Good morning, class. Dr. Barbara Gast here with Mesa Community College in GBS 151, which is Introduction to Business. I have been teaching at MCC for about 5 years. I teach for other universities as well, and my expertise is in the area of management, business management, and ethics. And so I welcome each one of you. Some of you are attending for the first time a college setting. Some of you are returning after an absence, and that can be a challenge. And there's some of you that are continuing from last semester, so I welcome all of you. What are we doing in this class? This is about understanding some basic principles, concepts in business. If you go on to take further business classes like accounting or business management, and there can be developing a business plan. All these classes have a nomenclature of their words that are used that are kind of unique to that discipline, to that industry. And so we need to get a handle on that before we can move forward. It's like learning a new language. You got to get the basics down before you can start exploring or having these wonderful conversations. Now, no doubt we will be discussing things. We'll have some fun. I like to know what you think, not just simply for me to stand up in front of the class and preach to you. I need to get across certain principles, and you need to read your textbook and be prepared when you come to class. On the other hand, there's no such a thing as a bad idea. As long as you can be respectful to those who don't agree with you, as long as you can build your reasoning as to why you take this position, we can listen to that. If you don't agree with me as an instructor, whatever the principle or idea, you're welcome to challenge me. That's what we do in a college setting, is say, no one is perfect, and so we learn from each other. I do have some ideas for you, and you do need to learn those ideas. But on the other hand, as we continue to grow, we don't get stuck in the past. How's that? One of the things you'll be doing is working in groups. And for some of you, this might be a challenge, but don't stress out. We'll talk more about it. But in each group, you will be creating a make-believe team, a make-believe company. And some students really, really enjoy that because you take ownership of it. I want to talk about the textbook. The textbook for this class, I don't want you to be purchasing outside the classroom, meaning don't go to the bookstore, don't try to get something off the internet, don't try to find an online textbook, or don't try to find a hard copy, don't try to find the access codes. There's none of this. What we're using is called an interactive textbook. And what that means is whatever activity you do as a student within the textbook, it automatically drops into the gradebook in Canvas. So you'll be taking any quizzes, tests, things of that sort out of the textbook. So if you don't get the right book, you can't get a grade for taking your quizzes and most of the assignments. So just slow down, come into class, try to understand what you need to do. You'll have 2 weeks before we actually open up the book. You can open it before then, but I'm just saying that you won't be responsible until the 3rd week. So with all that being said, Martin Luther King, important leader, and how did he impact businesses other than giving us a holiday? Well, so he has a most important speech, often referred to as I Have a Dream. Was done on the footsteps under Abraham Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. There was a very, very large crowd. Extraordinary. You have to really watch the video of it to really appreciate it. But as an educator, let me explain why this is a particularly good speech. the argument that's structured, the reasoning that's used, is very different than what had been used in the past. It was part of the basis of the civil rights movement, as saying, why should certain groups be recognized? Isn't this just for those that are in power or those that are a certain skin color or a certain status? But if you really look at the Constitution, that's what's his argument. If you believe in the Constitution, you can't say it's only for one group. Either you believe in the Constitution or you don't. So it's worth stepping back, taking a look, and thinking about this. You'll hear me talk about the Constitution throughout the class course. And what we're going to do is highlight what's happening July 4th this year. We're celebrating 250 years of the Declaration of Independence. And why is that so special? What makes us stand different? And I'm going to relate this back to business. Business has certain rights. We hear about rights a lot, but I'm going to tailor this, not just me. This is out of our discipline. And when you read the first chapter of our textbook, they talk about these rights that businesses enjoy being in the United States that you don't see in other parts of the world. So think about what freedom means to you. Give respect to those leaders. We don't always agree, but we can have respect for those who are thoughtful and can present an argument. Whether we like the person or don't like them is not the issue. It's a matter that they can articulate the position and the reasoning is sound. That's what I wish for each one of you in this journey in education. All right, so let's get together on Wednesday. We'll talk more, and any of your questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.